simplify. So we're trying to take the square root of all of this stuff here. So the trick is, since we're trying to take the square root, we need to write each of these factors as something squared. So let's go ahead and do that carefully. So this is the square root of, so the 64 is pretty easy. We can write that as 8 squared. As far as m to the fifth, keep in mind that m to the fifth is really m to the fourth times m to the 1, because you add the exponents here. And then m to the fourth can be written as m squared squared, and then we have m to the 1. So we're going to take this and write it as m to the fourth, or in other words, m squared squared, and then just m. Again, m to the fifth is m to the fourth times m to the 1. That's because we add the exponents. And then you can take m to the fourth and write it as m to the 2 to the 2. And you multiply 2 times 2, and that gives you 4. So it's all good. How about n to the 20th? Well, 2 times 10 is 20. So we can write this as n to the 10th power, and then the whole thing squared. So that's the goal, is to write everything to something squared. Now, it wasn't possible with the m, but that's okay. That's going to end up staying there. Then you just take the square root of each piece. So this is the square root of 8 squared, the square root of m squared squared, the square root of m, the square root of n to the 10th squared. The square root of 8 squared is going to be 8, right? The 2 goes away. It's kind of like the square root cancels the 2. This goes away, so we get m squared. This one stays, so we have the square root of m. And this one goes away as well, so we have n to the 10th. And that's a good answer. However, people typically write the square root at the end. So let's rewrite it one more time. 8 m squared, n to the 10th, square root of m. And that would be a good answer. That's it.